big question is, what do you think are the chances that Josh Rosen will be the starter next year? But hear me out first. I think the Deshaun Watson thing is pretty much done.
Agreed.
Because you can't trade for him. No
explanation needed. Yeah, we're on the same page.
Because even if he is innocent, it takes way too much time to clear out.
Oh, forever.
And a couple of callers talked about first, I don't think the 49ers want to draft a rookie quarterback and give up the next season to develop him.
Right.
And
right. All the moves that they're making indicate win now. All these old players they're signing,
Yeah, and they have a couple of, I think most starters ready, but they need depth pretty much everywhere, except maybe linebacker. But every other position they need
depth.
Need a couple of guys everywhere. And so I think even when they draft a quarterback, it's like you said, maybe late third, fourth, fifth round.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are backups, most likely.
Yep. So you're saying that Rosen won't necessarily be seriously challenged for that backup spot?
Not necessarily.
That's interesting. Yes. That's interesting. Right. Because if it's Joe Flacco, and then if it's a fourth or a fifth round pick, well, then Rosen believes in a good opportunity to do something if he wants to.
And I think Jimmy will most likely, I wish it's not, but most likely he will get hurt, and Rosen needs to jump in at some point if he is the backup. And he has the talent, borderline first round talent from 2018. What I wanted to know about the Christmas pretty much is, what do you think are the chances that he gets his personality in check and work ethic checked in? So pretty much then he has the talent. If he works on that and proves to Kyle he is committed, then
well, look at it this way. I've never met Josh Rosen. I haven't been in the same locker room with him. They locked us out because of the pandemic. But people say he didn't love football. He went on a practice squad for a year and didn't complain. He could have quit. Everyone said, "Oh, if you take away the starter role from him, the glamour, why is he going to stick around? Does he love it? He could just go back to the country club and play tennis all day." He stuck around. He stayed he never talked. He stayed on the practice squad. He came to the Niners. He stuck around. He didn't demand a play. He didn't say anything. And I don't know what Kyle Shanahan thinks of him, but they were around each other for at least a month, and Shanahan must have thought enough of him to give him another contract. So he's back. And if he can just show that he can work hard and have some passion for the sport, he's good. So we'll see. Now is the time.
Do you think he could maybe by start of training camp be better or be the first quarterback? Is that a possibility with Jimmy? When they see
no, here's the thing. I've seen Jimmy and Nick Mullins in training camp together for years. Nick Mullins is always better than him. Jimmy's not particularly good in practice. He tends to play better in games. So even if Josh Rosen were to outperform Jimmy in practice, they won't make a switch. What'll happen is Jimmy will start. Jimmy probably could get hurt, and then Rosen will get his opportunity. And if you think about it, Rosen's in a great spot. Much better than Trubisky in Buffalo. Rosen on a good team with a lot of weapons and behind a starter who is holding on to his job by a freaking thread. And even if he keeps it by default, there's no guarantee that he keeps it for 16, 17 games next year. Rosen's in a good spot.
Yeah. And that would be, the more I think about it, that would be maybe if he is okay and an okay starter, because last call I said Trask is my guy in the draft. I don't think they will get him because they will either trade down and not draft him that high. And I think that he is a guy you must draft into the late first round. But he's not that special that I think Josh Rosen couldn't do an adequate job in their system. So
that's the thing. If they don't take a quarterback at 12, then anyone they take, Josh Rosen probably is physically more gifted than.
Yeah. And therefore I would like that they trade down. Maybe I don't think they can get Slater. Slater would be perfect fit. Put him in right tackle, but I think the best draft pick they could do is trade down and take Najee Harris, because I don't trust the health of all running backs they have. They are great running backs, but not for 16 games. And I think he could be a very durable workhorse. If I don't know if that is what Kyle wants in a running back, but I think it could be valuable to have a guy like him.
Well, we'll see, man. We'll see what they do. Thanks so much for coming on, Benedict. I appreciate seeing you again. Take care.
Yeah. Have a nice day.